You know, there are only a handful of tea sommeliers in the U.S., and one of them lives right here in Detroit.
Yeah, this is a pretty big deal. Her name is Kimberly Elise, and she's still determined to open Detroit's only high tea house.
Now, the luxury tea lounge is located on the Avenue of Fashion on Livernois between 7 and 8 Mile. Elise signed her lease in 2020, 3 weeks before COVID hit. Production was halted for a year, and now inflation could be the death knell for her business before it even opens.
And 7 Action News reporter Kiara Hay takes us through this tumultuous journey that she's been on and the state of this small business.
Over here, we'll have a fireplace coming.
There's still joy in Kimberly Elise's voice, describing her vision for Lily's and Elise Tea House.
I just see this being a place of laughter.
But her journey to opening what would be the only high tea business in the city has been anything but joyful.
I never thought that it would take this long and then cost this much money for me to get open.
Elise signed her lease on the Avenue of Fashion in February of 2020. 3 weeks later, COVID shut down the state. Her build-out halted for over a year, and financial partners backed out.
And, you know, throughout that, I still had to pay rent. I've really been floating a lot of it on my own.
In addition to receiving a few helpful grants and several successful pop-ups, Elise has poured $270,000 of her own money into the tea house. To keep afloat, Elise was hosting afternoon tea fundraisers this fall, and then the unthinkable.
The first week of September, we had a power outage that lasted the entire week, and all of the products and all of the ingredients that we had safely stored were actually destroyed. I just haven't really been able to get back up since then.
Now, as the price of goods continue to go up, family and friends and her own personal finances are tapped out.
For years, the number one challenge has been lack of available workforce. But this year, that has been eclipsed by rising costs and inflation.
Brian Calley, the CEO of the Small Business Association of Michigan, tells me factoring in inflation is equivalent to losing a month's worth of revenue, a particularly hard pill to swallow for a business that hasn't even opened yet.
Do you fear that Lily and Elise could never open?
Sometimes I have thoughts like that, but then I'm reminded by the community that she has to open.
The final push to get these doors open continue with ongoing fundraising events. If you would like to purchase a tea box or a special blend of teas, head to our website at WXYZ.com. I'm Kiara Hay, 7 Action News.
And you know, that last information is so important because now we know how we can help. Because I was sitting here thinking, how can we help? How can we help? Her doors aren't open. Now we can help her out.
Cheering for her and that small business. 6:49 is the time right now as we take this live look over the Detroit River.